You know, there's two things I really hate. Instagram comedians and Musical.ly kids. Though I already touched on the subject of Instagram comedians, Musical.ly kids are kind of a hard thing to parody, and actually is more of a topic to just talk about. But it doesn't just all boil down to Musical.ly kids. There's another thing that a lot of people aren't really fond of that much, and that could be due to a wide variety of opinions and thoughts on this subject. I even wanted to get my thoughts on this subject out there at one point. I had a whole script for this whole subject. If you haven't read the title already, then I'll be talking about Musical.ly kids and people that make animation memes. If you don't know what an animation meme is, it's basically this thing right here. Not really something that's as bad as, you know, something like this.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg.
If you look at it from both ends, I'd rather watch one than the other. At least one of them has some level of effort put into it. Even the shitty ones have some level of effort put into it. That doesn't mean that they're good. In fact, some of the people who created this stuff are actually pieces of shit. But still, I'd rather watch a slideshow with pretty pictures rather than a stupid kid with a pretty face. Because that's all you really need to be a Musical.ly kid. You need to be able to lip sync and move your body to some music while also being pretty in order to be successful on Musical.ly. I don't even know what the purpose of this app really is. It's absolutely stupid. What is this supposed to be? Like some sort of teen meme maker or something like that? Create your own memes by putting your face there and just moving around and lip syncing to music. Now I know with animation memes they also take music. Maybe they like add a bit of lip syncing to it, a little bit of dancing. They make their characters dance on screen. But at least there it takes some level of talent to actually make what is presented to you on screen. You have to actually draw frames one by one, or even tween a little bit. Now I know both sides get a lot of flack. Believe it or not, yes, as much as animation meme animators people things, as much as they put effort into their content for the most part, they still get a lot of flack. Understandably so too. I mean, there's lots of points that can be made on animation meme animators. You have the point of most of the frames are reused. Animation memes are pretty lazy. Hell, most of them are slideshows. The context of them can be very cringy. Sure, you may have all of those, but still, has anyone ever came up to you and showed you an actual good Musical.ly? At least with animation memes, there'll actually be some well-done animations. Some very smooth, very vibrant, very bouncy, and very live. Though I don't completely agree with either subgenre, one of them is actually bearable than the others. So what's the overall point of this video? It's mostly due to the fact that there are lots of people out there that like to complain about animation memes when there's actually worse content on YouTube than that. I just thought animation memes and Musical.ly videos came close to each other because when you boil them down, they're mostly just things dancing on screen or lip syncing it as well. Except the other one was done by hand and the other one was done by children and their faces on their phones. I just don't agree with the fact that animation memes get that much flack. Though there are some parts of the community that do deserve it, I don't think one part of the community should stand for the entire community as a whole. Musical.ly has no excuses. It doesn't even have a reason to exist other than white people just want to be rich and hip and shit. These are the kind of fuckboys that you'd see just interrupting class a whole bunch, talking about how Fortnite is like the best game in the whole world, and how their dick size is more longer than the ruler that they were given to do their science projects with. I guess while we're on this subject, let's watch some of these, shall we? This is so edgy. I guess I was wrong about people having to look good in order to be big on Musical.ly. Be gone, thoughts!
You look so pretty, like model, chill.
This is supposed to be like stolen content or some bullshit like that. Holy fuck.
What is that? Oh, you know, it's just water and soap. What is that? What is what?
It's actually stolen content. It's actually stolen content. These kids have no originality. This is what you see. This is why I fucking hate Musically, because it appeals to the male fantasy. This is so terrible. Why like this? Jesus Christ! I hate you. You need to die in a fire. Crucify them both. So it looks like these two are supposed to be a couple. However, the guy looks way younger than the girl, and they're doing this in a fucking hospital. Now they're just straight up making out. What? Fuck you too. No one wants to see that. You know those kids that just make out in the middle of the hallway while you're walking to your class? Yeah, no, that's these two fuckers. This is a big ol' fucking no. Stop it. Why does he look like Peanut Butter Gamer?
We're doing this.
I find abuse very, very hot. This one's pretty cool. I mean, like, they draw them, like, pretty realistically, and they do all that. Look at that. That looks clean. It makes for a really good GIF. Yeah. These are definitely scary. Yeah, no, this is something you definitely find in Binding of Isaac. This is a terrible blurring filter. Ooh boy. Ugh. I'll admit, this one's pretty freaky. It's not a furry. And oh, okay, yeah, no, this one gets props. Do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. What the fuck? You just took out the best part. Honestly, if I were to make that meme, I'd do it like this.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
I actually found this a long time ago. It's actually a good example of pretty good animations. I will link this in the description because it's actually pretty fucking good.